Hello people of YouTube and welcome back to another review on my channel, and today we're going to be looking at the Transformers Legacy Velocitron Speedia 500 collection, Deluxe class Cosmos. Holy crap, that's a mouthful. This little guy was, my god, was so tedious to track down back in the day, simply because the entirety of this line, or of this subline, was exclusive to Walmart. So like, he was so hard to find, and he was like probably the most desired figure of the line alongside Override, because they were the only two unique molds from that line. I still don't have Override, but I wasn't able to track this guy down. He did get a reissue in Legacy, and I bought this guy before he came out. That came out, but I did get him for retail price, so that's pretty cool. And I don't think I'm gonna yap any longer and just get started on the looks of this guy. And he's definitely okay. First of all, the head sculpt is really nice. You do have this nice red, nice blue for the eyes, and nice yellow for the rest of the face. It looks really nice, really nicely sculpted. Yeah, pretty dang good. The chest does have this very nice metallic silver paint, and the Autobot logo here, that's pretty good. The arms, they have a problem. This paint, this yellow paint, and this doesn't match this plastic whatsoever. It looks completely different. Like the elbows here and the paint on the arms, just completely different. That doesn't look that great, but like, because there's just two mixed yellows all over this figure, it doesn't look as bad in my opinion. It's still not great though. Moving down to the legs, they do have some nice sculpt work here, and the feet also, and there is some nice silver paint on here. I do like the shade of green they used for this guy, very nice. Back, it's okay. He does have a bit of a backpack here, that's for the UFO mode, and his arms and lower legs are pretty gappy, which is an issue, but despite that, he does feel pretty hefty, and overall, I'd say he does look pretty good. For accessories, you do get this little green gun. It does look alright. I like that, and you can just put it into his hand like that. Pow pow. That's quite nice. And then you do get this little flag here, which is painted quite nicely, though the paint right here is scratching off, and that's because you can put this onto his gun, and you can have him hold it like this, like a flagpole, which is really cool. It fits with the whole racing theme of the line, and since like he can't really partake in the race because that would be unfair because he's a UFO, that's kind of cool that he's the guy that waves the finish flag. That's pretty nice. So yeah, like, pretty good accessories actually. I don't think he needs anything else. Blast effect would have been cool, but like, we don't ever get blast effects with like standard releases, or like barely ever get them, so that's okay. Now for the articulation, his head is on a ball joint. It can look down this far, which is quite nice. Up, yeah, just a tad bit, that's okay. You get your full rotation, full 360 degrees, and also some tilt that's actually like quite good. This is actually very expressive, I like that. And moving on to the shoulders, this one has an issue, and I think that's a problem with a lot of the original ones, that his shoulder is just really loose. It's only the right shoulder, the left one doesn't have that, but this is annoying. He can't hold his arm up. That's just great. You do have rotation. You do have a bicep swivel right at the elbow, 90-degree elbow bend, and the wrists can technically do this, but if you want him to hold anything, it's not really gonna work because it blocks that movement. It's also just there because of transformation. You could technically use it, but there's not like really any use for it, so yeah. Waist rotation is pretty smooth, though the backpack does get in the way. If you can just like... Stupid, how do you do this? You need to untab it. I don't want to break them. How do you actually... Oh, you can untab it. I'm stupid. You just need to force it. I just forgot how to transform it. I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. But yeah, legs do kick all the way forward, backwards, and thanks to the hip skirts moving out to the side, splits test, he does do the full splits. Do have a very smooth thigh swivel, knees that bend, yeah, basically perfect 90 degrees, and then you do get an ankle rocker that goes about this far. But if you want some more foot articulation, you can technically take these, unpeg them, and then you can also get the foot forward. So at certain angles you won't really see it, and I guess that can look quite good. So overall articulation is pretty decent actually. I think he could use a little bit more range in some joints, but for his stature, that's pretty good. Now let's get him into his UFO mode. So first of all, you're gonna want to press this on this right here, then just flip the entire headpiece around. It is a bit hard to get this out again, but you're gonna want to do this first, because otherwise that won't work. Then you flip the hands in on both sides, straighten out the arms, and then get this entire assembly up and back like this. Then you take the backpack, untab it like this, leave it, then rotate it 180 degrees, get this flap out, and just kind of, oh god, just kind of push this in like that, so it sits flush, and then I guess leave the arms like this for now. And you're gonna want to turn to the feet, take these, flip them out to the side, and then bring the feet all the way down and peg them together. And then you can take the crotch piece and hinge it back. You can untab it and then hinge it backwards, right to right here, like this. And there's these two pieces right here that'll get held in place by the hip skirts. Come on, why isn't that lining up properly? Now it is. Then just peg the arms in, bring everything together, and there is Cosmos in his trash can UFO mode. Like, I can't be the only one who thinks that looks like a trash can. Please. This is like kind of a weird alt mode, but at the same time it looks kind of cool. Like from the front, this looks like the one from the G1 cartoon. This is just Cosmos. He does have these ugly gaps right here, which are not that nice, but if you actually look at it from the front, but you're not really gonna see that. You also have these yellow bits here that peek through, which doesn't really look good because the rest of them is basically just all green. But it's not a massive detriment. It still looks alright. I love this piece up here, where it kind of looks like his head just got pushed in, but you flipped it around. That's cool. And like the bottom, yeah, you have his legs hanging out down there. Also, the painted arms just sit on the ground in vehicle mode, which I do not like. There are not any scratches on here, but like there might be. So like, yeah, that's not great. But overall, this has always been a goofy looking alt mode, but it represents that well. Like, it looks like that, and I kind of like it for that. It's just very silly. I love it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little review, and yeah, if you did, hope that I'll see you again in the next one. JJo's out. Peace.